Samantha had worked as a waitress for years, scraping by to support herself and her aging grandmother. Every day was the same until the night a mysterious billionaire entered the restaurant. When he pulled out his wallet to pay, Samantha's world shattered. Inside was an old worn photograph of her mother, tucked neatly beside his credit cards. Her hands trembled as she stared at it. Why did this stranger have a picture of the woman who had abandoned her as a child? She had to know the truth, but nothing could have prepared her for what came next. Samantha had never known her father. Her mother had disappeared when she was a baby, leaving her to be raised by her grandmother. Though she tried to move on, the emptiness in her heart never faded. She often imagined what life would have been like if her mother had stayed, if she had a family that loved her. One evening, a tall, silver-haired man walked into the diner. His presence commanded attention. He was dressed in a designer suit and didn't belong among the chipped tables and greasy menus. Samantha assumed he was just another wealthy businessman passing through town. But when he reached for his wallet to pay, something inside caught her eye. A black and white photo peeked out. It was old and faded, but unmistakable. Her mother. Samantha's breath hitched. Her heart pounded against her ribs. She had only ever seen that photo in her grandmother's album. How did this man have it? Who was he? Summoning her courage, she looked him in the eyes. "Sir, where did you get that picture?" The billionaire's expression shifted. His fingers tightened around the wallet as if shielding a secret. He studied Samantha's face, his sharp eyes scanning every detail. "Why do you ask?" His voice was deep, cautious. Samantha swallowed hard. "Because that's my mother." The entire diner seemed to freeze. The man's hands trembled slightly. "Your mother?" he echoed, his voice barely a whisper. He reached for the photo, pulling it out as if seeing it for the first time. His eyes softened with a mix of pain and disbelief. "What was her name?" "Eleanor," Samantha said, her voice cracking. The billionaire's breath caught. He closed his eyes briefly, as if processing a painful memory. Then he looked at her, something shifting in his gaze. "Samantha, Eleanor was the love of my life," he admitted. "And if you're her daughter, then that means—" He trailed off, his expression filled with emotion she couldn't decipher. Samantha felt her world tilt. Her fingers curled into fists. "What are you saying?" He hesitated, then whispered the words that shattered everything she thought she knew. "I'm your father." Samantha stumbled back. The floor beneath her feet felt unsteady. That's not possible." Tears welled in the billionaire's eyes. "I never knew. Eleanor. She left without telling me she was pregnant." Samantha shook her head. "She told me my father abandoned us." Pain flickered across the man's face. "She left me, Samantha. I searched for her for years, but she disappeared. I had no idea she had a child. Had you?" Her legs felt weak. Was the man standing before her, the billionaire, her father? The very thing she had longed for her entire life was right before her. Yet it felt surreal, impossible. "Why now?" she whispered. "Why did I have to find out like this?" He reached out, but she stepped back. "I don't expect you to forgive me," he said, "but I swear if I had known, I would have never let you grow up without me." Tears streamed down Samantha's face. A lifetime of pain, longing, and unanswered questions swirled inside her. She had spent years feeling unwanted and unloved, and now the truth was staring her in the face. She looked at the photo again, at the woman who had kept the secret. Maybe her mother had her reasons. Perhaps she had been trying to protect her. But now Samantha had a choice. She could walk away from this man, or give herself the chance to know the father she never had. With a deep breath, she met his gaze. "Tell me about her," she said softly. A hopeful smile broke through his grief. "I'd love to." And for the first time in her life, Samantha felt like she belonged. If you enjoyed this story and thought it provoking, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful narratives. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What would you have done in this situation? Your support helps bring more eye-opening stories to life. Where are you watching this video from? Let us know in the comments. Take care.